What is going on, you guys? I'm sitting here in the boat getting ready for a tournament, and I decided to make a video on basically all of my fishing setup, from the boat to the garage to everywhere I keep rods except for my truck. It is not here right now, and it doesn't even have any of my stuff in it because I had to take it all out to haul a bed frame, I believe it was. I had to take everything out of the bed of the truck, rod holders to the tub I keep in there, but that's all here and I can show you. Anyway, I'm all sweaty because I'm out here working in the heat, putting new logos on the boat, tires, and just getting everything ready, and it is hot. So I'm a little sweaty. But anyway, let's jump right into it, and I'm gonna start with the boat, show you what I keep in my storage, and the rods, where I keep those, and they're just basically the whole setup. And let's get started. Up here at the front, I just have my depth finder, and it's just a simple Humminbird Max 4. And then I keep my net right here, and it's just a small foldable net. Got the trolling motor. It's a 24, no, it's a 12 to 13 volt, I believe. It's nothing big, but it pulls this boat really fast, and it gets the job done. These are shoes I'll wear in tournaments on this boat, and I just kind of keep them on the boat because I don't use them for anything else. And they used to be my running shoes, and they're really comfortable, and they're clean, so I don't get the carpet dirty. So that works. I keep some clippers from Gander Outdoors up here, just simple as that. And the cool thing is I have my bump board just tucked away. That wasn't even planned, it just kind of happened like that. Actually, the way I discovered I could do that is I had it laying just right here, and it just fell down in there, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. Then I got all my rods, well, not all of them, but most of them right here. I typically will keep the bait casters right here because they just kind of work perfectly right here, since they're the longest rods I have. They're all rigged up with everything I need, and just simple. I built this boat, so simple little bungee holds them down. They don't go anywhere. I've gone down highways with these rods right here and never had a rod fall off. So done pretty good. And then back here, I'll typically put my spinning rods, if I take them, right down here. Just kind of lay them right here. I need to put a bungee right here. I have one on this side for my partner whenever they're riding with me, somebody else. I have their rods right there, and I just let mine sit free. I've never had a rod fall out. I've had rods fall out, but that was human error, not because they weren't strapped down or something. Just kind of happened. Then these are just simple little bleacher seats that we made work, and they're perfect for this boat. They fit perfectly, they don't go anywhere, and they're really comfortable. Simple as that. Back here, you see I have 2 batteries, my bilge pump, and my gas tank. I believe this is a 6.5 gallon gas tank. Then my motor is a Mariner 15 horsepower. It gets the job done. It goes pretty quick. Then, like I said, batteries. I built everything in here. We got the charger for the batteries back here. I actually need to get those charging. Back light. And then we just have some Gatorades down here and just some trash that needs to come out. And then all my switches are right here, from trolling motor to this is the underglow lights, and then my, I guess they're called navigational light, safety lights. They're up on the front. Then you have 2 sets of chargers right here, if I can open them up, which is really nice. Wiring these things was an absolute pain in the butt. Spent like 8 hours on it, but oh well. It was worth it. And here I have my live well, which is, I want to say 5 gallons. I've never really tried to figure it out. I just kind of estimated, with an aerator in it. And I've never had a fish die in here, and I've had, I don't remember how many fish, but for like 4 hours, I believe, in here before, and it did just perfect. Never had a fish die. Then with the live well, you have the storage. I keep my charger in here, line cutters buff, all my line cutters, safety whistle, extra boat plug, just some random stuff I have in here, like Senko tool, some sunglasses, scissors, pliers, just everything that I need quick access to, or just as easier to be right here. That's that storage. Coming up to these two big main storages. Right here I have my cooler. Put like frozen bottles of water in here to put in the live well when there's fish in the summer. And then in here, just some extra line. This is 17-pound. Some extra sunglasses, which actually these are really crappy. I just need to get rid of these. GoPro mount. Some worm soft plastics I don't feel like putting back in the tackle box. This is in here for a reason, and I don't remember why, but I don't want to take it out because I feel like if I do, then I'm gonna need it and get mad at myself for taking it out. This is just some random stuff again, some sunscreen, live well pump right there, and then underneath this is all the registration and everything, and I have it all in a Ziploc bag. And if you have a boat, I suggest doing that because I have had this boat fill up with water before. It was not because I sunk it or anything stupid. It just rained a lot and it was outside at a tournament, and this boat actually had a lot of water sitting all in here, and all my registration stuff was under the water, like completely underwater, and it was in that Ziploc bag and it was perfectly fine. So even if you don't think your boat's gonna sink, you should still keep them in a Ziploc bag because anything can happen, even just simple as rain. Extra towels, rags, an extra buff. So, tackle box is here. I got my hooks. These are chatterbait. No, not chatterbaits. Rattle traps. Top water, frogs. Those are crawdads. I don't throw them. That's kind of why they're off. I don't ever throw a crawfish, anything. So that's why they're kind of down there. Life jackets. Extra life jackets down here. Then I even have this Gulp Alive like scent spray. I don't ever use it, but if I do, it's right there. This I like to have my line. This is 15 pounds. This is typically what I put on my bait casters, and it's just ready to go, ready to unspool, and so I can spool up my lines real quick without a problem. That's the one storage. Then off to the next one is mainly just tackle boxes and lures. Got an extra hat in here. My life jacket I wear to my rain jacket down there. Another rag from Gander. Bunch of lures that either I don't have a tackle box for or just did not feel like putting them back in a tackle box because I'm in a tournament and I don't really feel like it. I have another one up there. That one doesn't work as good as this one does because this one doesn't move. Got all my tackle boxes. These two are soft plastics. This one is soft plastics, but all in the wrapper or packaging still. This one's going to be crankbaits, top water to jerk baits, spinner baits, buzz baits, jigs. And that's pretty much it for storage in here. I mean, I have an extra scale in here, extra batteries for like live well pump, GoPros, to you name it. I have a bag full of random soft plastics, and actually behind this tub, you have to access it from the other storage, but behind this tub there's this milk crate, whatever you want to call it. There's a toolbox or tool bag full of all the tools I would need to fix this boat if something were to happen, and it's just got rope, and actually there's more rope down there. Just everything you would need. Want to keep that in the boat. You also want a first aid kit, but I don't have that. I keep meaning to get one, and I just don't. And that's pretty much it for this boat. That's basically everything that's in my boat. It's a small boat, 14-foot Apache 1400 John boat, 1989, I want to say. And it gets the job done. It actually does really well out on the water, and I'm happy with it. So you don't need a huge boat, so just kind of rolling with this. And next I'll show you what I keep in there. That's all the other stuff. Before I show you guys the rest, this is the outside of the boat. It's basically a really nice, it's very clean boat, and I've put a lot of time and effort into it. I've spent 4 months building the entire thing, from painting to logos to putting the deck and carpet in, and it turned out really well. Got Lucky Fishing brand, Keep It Real Fishing, Spool Speed bearings, line cutters, and then there's some more that aren't up there that need to go up there, and I'm waiting on some more. Newest thing though is those tires. I just literally just put those on and they're looking good. Then you got my name is on the boat down there, but you can't really see it because the boat's is in its spot. Then, and I failed to mention that motor is actually a 2-stroke, so I actually have to mix the gas. I'll mix it in there and then pour it in, because I've learned that it mixes better if I mix it in a separate gas tank that I can really shake, and that one's kind of hard to even move. So that's how. And then to like long tournaments, I'll bring this gas can just to keep in my truck, and I've only ever had to fill up in the middle of a tournament once. So this thing gets pretty good gas mileage. Then over here, I guess, I don't know what you call this thing. This is just where I keep all the other fishing stuff. I used to keep it in the building, but since I have the boat now and most of my stuff is over here, it was better just to move the rest of it over here. And I'm actually gonna get a pegboard put up over here, because I had the pegboard in the building, but it's not being used anymore, and I'm gonna get another one to put in here and use the one in the building for tools. Over here, just some extra rods, not very many. These are tires I just took off the boat. We're just gonna keep those as spare tires if I ever need them. A bunch of buckets from Gander. All the Gatorades I ever need for tournaments. That has nothing in it. Just some random stuff. I'm still working on filling all these drawers. Just some random stuff I have. And this one's the main drawer, really. It's got all my tackle that I have yet to open, from you name it. I mean, everything I ever would throw is in here, plus some stuff I never would throw because, you know, something's been given to me. A bunch of extra line, from 12 pound to 15 to 20, really. Some extra hooks, another scale, some weights, bearings, all kinds of stuff. Then extension cord I use to charge the boat. And I think that is pretty much it. Vacuum, gas can, I mean, you name it, and I probably have it. Then this is the spare tire for the boat. And this is actually the tub I was talking about I keep in my truck. It's got the boat cover, jumper cables, some rope, extra live well hoses. This is just like a cool down rag or whatever you want to call it. Straps. I used to have a bunch of tackle boxes in here, but then I moved them since the truck isn't this isn't in the truck. Bag of some random soft plastics, tie down straps, bungees, just everything you would need in a truck, really. And then that's pretty much it. I just keep this in the back of the truck with the cover over it. And so, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything for fishing in the building besides like a couple ocean rods and some ocean or saltwater tackle boxes, which I never really do that. I just don't like it. As you can see, I got another tackle box, and that's actually filled with the what do you call them? The like slider things. I don't know. Let me pull a tackle box out. These things that you would put these little, I don't know, dividers. That's the word, dividers. is filled with all those for these tackle boxes that aren't used. Because when you buy a bunch of tackle boxes and then you end up collecting a lot of those dividers. And I literally have that entire box full of them. So yeah, and I actually need to pull a few out because there's a tackle box I need to reorganize. Anyway, I think that's about it for this video, just kind of showing you my setup. And yeah, we'll probably do some how-to videos soon, just now starting to get back into the routine of making videos. I'm not going to do anything special, and just kind of getting into the routine again. I am going to a tournament Saturday, and you can count on me filming then if we go, because it might rain, and if it's bad I probably just won't go. We'll just see. I'm planning on going as of now, and if I go I will film starting from the time I get up to the end of the tournament. And so I'll see you guys later.